happy together, sharing excitement, working tirelessly together, accepting failures together, searching for solutions together, and enjoying the success together because of the games was something that made me believe that a family is being built. The activities done throughout the camp helped us build harmony all together, a harmonious group that would lead us definitely to be a positive force in the society. And this is why we are here today on a 3-day team building camp, so that the members can disconnect from the outside and connect personally on an intimate level all together here to build strong ties and to showcase what Rotary always advocates for, which is fellowship.
As for the human knot, it was actually the first activity that we did. The whole idea of the activity was that each one of us has to kind of hold the other person's hand in a random manner, and we have to figure out a way how to escape that knot while our hands staying together. It was important that it was the first one because it tackled so many aspects of working in Rotary. Among them being you have to listen to each other, you have to understand where the problem is with different people, where people are stuck, and how we can cumulatively as a group help each other to escape those problems to end up forming one big circle, one big unity.
Tug of War was a game that was we were divided into 2 teams. We were given a rope where we both had to pull the rope in order to make sure that the first member of the opposite team stepped across the line. Now, we learned very important lessons through this game. First of all was strategic guidance, where we had to implement a strong strategy and utilize our resources in a very efficient way. We sacrificed some of our comfort for the benefit of the entire team, which showcased, of course, the Rotary motto, service above self, while being resilient.
When a certain team wants to go from one point to another, or from one destination to another, from one level to another, they both have to work, the whole team should work actually in cooperation and collaboration, and they have to work simultaneously, follow a certain lead, a certain path, a certain trajectory. We learned a lot on how to listen to one another when we wanted to move our left leg to the right leg and then reach our destination.
The silent lineup game is a game that we should, our teammates know each other's birthday without speaking, just using gestures. And then we should line up ourselves from youngest to the oldest. What made us twin is that we have a strong non-verbal communication. What I have learned from this game is that we should be observant, understanding, and to pay attention on things that is shown and not said.
Ball in the whole game consisted of a team of 4 participants who were blindfolded, and the captain was not blindfolded, but he was proctoring the activity. So the 4 participants were holding the blanket, and this blanket contained 4 different holes of 4 different colors. The aim of this game was to insert a ball of a certain color, and we need to drop this ball in its correct color. The goal of the captain was to guide the blindfolded teammates into helping them to drop the ball in the correct color through telling them how to move the blanket. So the impact of this game was mainly coordination between the teammates according to the tasks given by the captain.
So we played a game called All Aboard. It was a very fun game, you know, like the train or ship. All aboard, woo woo. So basically the game goes, they gave us a rectangular tarp, and every time we have to fit ourselves in. Every time you successfully fit in, it gets folded, and then folded, and then folded, and then folded. Eventually it gets absurd to a point where you're like, wow, how are we gonna fit there? But that is the beauty of life, and that is the beauty of Rotary values. It teaches you that even if something appears absurd and impossible, through proper communication, innovation, teamwork, it is solvable, and it was solved. We almost won, and we did win. This is the Rotary spirit.
Pipe and ball challenge. So the game started with us being given a pipe in which there are holes. Inside this pipe, there was a ball in which we had to get out without moving the pipe, nor getting our hands inside the pipe. It was a very fun moment, actually. As soon as we got the ball out, everybody removed his hands, everybody was splashed with water. And what we can get out of this was to always be present. Everything around us can be a solution to something in our lives. Paying attention and being very present to everything and to everyone around us can help us very much in this.
When you are familiar with the person that you're talking with and you understand their background, you understand from where they're coming from, what ends up happening is you're one step closer to knowing who they are, which makes you more comfortable to work with them, to be in locations with them, to just generally trust them in any form of work that you do. We realized how different each person was, how each person brought something new to the table from their own experiences, and most importantly, how those experiences and how those different backgrounds and ideologies could translate into better impact for the club, better ideas and different ways of doing things for our projects.
Our motto for this year is to shine together. And for the club to shine, each member should be seen, heard, and unleashes his full potential. To be able to do that, the member should feel that he belongs to a family. And to build a family, we should build a team first. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank Assistant Governor, past President of Rotary Beirut Cedars, and our mentor, Hagop Dantikian, for working tirelessly to organize this event. And after this camp, are you ready for more blinding projects?